Welcome back to Home and Backyard. You know, coleuses are a great plant to use for color and foliage during the season, but do I have some great leaves to show you that are going to give you a great tropical look. Now, these are amazing. These are elephant ears, and I plant these up each season. Believe it or not, they start out in gallon pots, usually about 2 or 3 leaves this size. And we're here at the beginning of September, and you can see they are mammoth, and I have been cutting some of the lower leaves off of these already. This is where you need to make sure that you're deciding what you want to keep and what you want to let go for the winter, because these are not hardy in our area. So if you want to keep the tubers, you want to look up how to store them in your area and follow those steps. If not, just let them go, clean your pots out once they freeze, and then you can start over again next season. But I have something really amazing to show you over here. And this is it. It's a beautiful tricolor banana tree. It's in red, yellow, and green. Now it is 3 years old. We have overwintered this, and it has come back really strong every year. They are thinking about maybe doing some tissue culture off of this to see if they could start this as a new variety of plant. But right now, we're just growing it and enjoying it. But wait until you see this. And this is it. It is incredible. This is an alocasia. Now, the reason that it's not a calocasia like an elephant ears are calocasias, the ears hang down like an elephant's ears. Alocasias go up. And this incredible plant is called Emerald Isle. I have never grown it before. I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park when I look at it. I started out with 2 leaves about this size. And now look at what we have. Each leaf that's coming out is a little bit larger than the last. They almost look artificial. They're so perfect. I just love it. As you can see, we underplanted it with a sweet potato vine. This particular vine is called Bewitched Green with Envy, and I just love the way it fills in the base of this container. I'm going to leave you with 2 more tropical plants that will really add to your garden next year. The first one is Baby Tut. Baby Tut has wider umbels. And the final one, I'm going to leave you with the King. This is King Tut. Grows about 6 feet tall, giant umbels on it, great plant. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you got some great ideas to add some tropical flair to your garden next year.
We're here at the Garden on Green Street with Keith Phelps, and Keith, you have another tip for us, and this is about this beautiful plant right here. There's several plants in here.
Yes, there are several plants in there, but normally when I plant up the globes, a lot of times I do it like with the coleuses that I had out front, or I'll do them all begonias or all impatiens, something like that. But this year I specifically went for pollinator attractors. And I think you can see by what's going on here right now, It's working.
It is very busy.
Yes. So what we've got in it, the main plant that I brought into it was Vermillionaire. That's a Kufia. And that is actually really good for bringing in hummingbirds. And that's very unusual that there's a plant that has this small of a tube on that brings them in, but they just come to these all the time.
And Keith, if I'm correct, the old-fashioned common name is a cigar plant or a cigarette plant.
That's exactly right. The other plant that I used for pollination were the lantana. And lantana are a great plant to use. The reason being is they have more of a flat flower on them, and this is where butterflies can land, and butterflies taste through their feet. So they get land on this, and then they'll start feeding out of the flowers. I did add some of the bidens into this, but I probably wouldn't put that in next year. It has a very small center to it and really doesn't seem to attract the pollinators. And then I just put in a little bit of the diamond frost, and I just did that to break up the color and give it a little bit more filler as it was growing. But I would definitely do it again with the vermilion air and probably 2 different kinds of lantana and the diamond frost.
These are absolutely beautiful, and they certainly attract all of the pollinators, and they are annuals, right? These will not come back next year.
These are all annuals, and we'll plant those up again next year.
Terrific. Keith, thank you so much for having us here. We appreciate it.
And thank you for coming to the gardens on Green Street.